Willie Nelson, an outlaw, a poet, and a legend. His journey through the highs and lows of country music is nothing short of extraordinary. But behind the fame, the controversies, and the rebellious spirit, there was one friendship that remained constant: his bond with Kris Kristofferson. Were they partners in crime or friendly adversaries? Did their shared passion for music bring them closer, or did competition threaten to tear them apart? And how did their brotherhood shape the outlaw country movement that defied Nashville's rules? Let's dive into the untold story of two icons who changed country music forever. By the late 1960s, Nashville had a stranglehold on the country music industry. Executives dictated everything, from the way artists dressed to the way they sang, and even the themes of their music. Polished instrumentation, clean-cut appearances, and traditional lyrics were the norm. But Willie Nelson and Kris Kristofferson never fit that mold. Willie had already written hit songs like Crazy for Patsy Cline and Hello Walls for Faron Young, but Nashville didn't see him as a viable star. His voice was unconventional, his delivery rough, and his music too progressive for the industry's rigid standards. Kristofferson, on the other hand, was an outsider in a different sense. A Rhodes Scholar and war hero, he left a promising military career behind to pursue music. He even worked as a janitor at Columbia Studios just to be closer to the industry. His songwriting was raw, poetic, and deeply introspective, touching on themes of regret, war, and existential crisis, far removed from the mainstream country sound. In 1970, Kristofferson pulled off one of the boldest stunts in country music history. Desperate to get Johnny Cash's attention, he commandeered a National Guard helicopter and landed it on Cash's lawn, handing him a demo of Sunday Morning Coming Down. Cash performed it live, and Kristofferson became an overnight sensation. Meanwhile, Willie was still struggling under the constraints of Nashville's expectations. RCA Records forced him into suits and drowned his music in orchestral arrangements, making it nearly unrecognizable. Frustrated, he was on the verge of quitting music altogether. Seeing Willie's struggles, Kristofferson encouraged him to leave Nashville behind and head to Texas, where a new music revolution was taking shape. In Austin, long-haired cowboys, bikers, and hippies gathered in honky-tonks, welcoming artists who defied industry rules. Willie took the leap, and it changed his career forever. He embraced his raw, poetic sound and found an audience that resonated with his music. He reinvented himself as a pioneer of outlaw country, breaking free from Nashville's control. As Kristofferson found success in both music and Hollywood, whispers of a rivalry with Willie emerged. Kristofferson, with his intellectual charm and effortless success, was seen as the golden boy, respected by Nashville in a way Willie never was. While Kristofferson collected Grammys, starred in blockbuster films, and dominated the charts, Willie was still struggling for industry recognition. But in 1973, everything changed. Willie took control of his career, left Nashville for good, and released Shotgun Willie. It was his defining moment. No longer trying to fit in, he had found success on his own terms. Few people know that their lives also intersected in a more personal way, through Rita Coolidge. Before marrying Kristofferson in 1973, Coolidge had a rumored connection with Willie. Whether it was a romantic relationship or just a deep friendship remains unknown, but many believe it created unspoken tension between the two men. While Kristofferson battled alcoholism and the pressures of Hollywood, Willie faced his own demons: legal troubles, financial ruin, and personal scandals. In 1990, the IRS seized nearly everything he owned, claiming he owed $16.7 million in unpaid taxes. Instead of giving up, he fought back by releasing an album called The IRS Tapes to help pay off his debt. Willie's personal life was just as turbulent. He had multiple marriages, extramarital affairs, and children born outside of wedlock. One of his most infamous scandals? His wife Shirley discovered his affair when she received a hospital bill for the birth of a child that wasn't hers. His troubles with the law extended beyond finances. His well-known love for marijuana led to multiple arrests, but rather than damaging his reputation, it only strengthened his image as an outlaw musician. Fans admired his defiance, and he became a vocal advocate for marijuana legalization, a cause he continues to champion today. Beyond music, Willie's activism made a lasting impact. In 1985, he co-founded Farm Aid alongside Neil Young and John Mellencamp, an annual benefit concert supporting struggling American farmers. His efforts proved that his influence extended far beyond the stage. Despite their ups and downs, Willie and Kristofferson's friendship remained strong. Even as Kristofferson's career slowed and his health declined due to Lyme disease, Willie stood by him. When Kristofferson passed away in 2024, Willie honored him as the greatest songwriter ever. Their story is one of resilience, camaraderie, and a brotherhood that reshaped country music. They refused to conform, and in doing so, they created a legacy that will endure for generations. Their influence reached beyond country music as they became cultural icons who defied industry norms. Their heartfelt, raw storytelling continues to inspire artists today. Even in his 90s, Willie still tours, carrying forward the outlaw country spirit. Though Kristofferson is no longer with us, his music remains a powerful testament to his genius. Kristofferson's ability to infuse his lyrics with introspection and social consciousness made him one of the most influential songwriters of all time. He received numerous accolades, including inductions into the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall of Fame, further cementing his legacy. Meanwhile, Willie continues to evolve, collaborating with younger artists and proving that true artistry never fades. His longevity in the music industry is a testament to his talent and adaptability. The outlaw spirit of Willie Nelson and Kris Kristofferson is more than just a chapter in country music history. It's a testament to authenticity, friendship, and fearless creativity. Their music and influence will continue to inspire generations of artists who refuse to be confined by industry standards, just as they did decades ago. Like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories about the legends of country music. Thanks for watching.